You're first, love. How are you? Megan, Shalise. How are you, love? Do you have a good day? We made it through a Monday. Carissa. I need you all day. I know. I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love what I do. I legitimately have my dream job. But today I'm like, I am needed elsewhere. I need to be on this there tickety talkety. Not in here. The way I have is, me too. Me too. Hi, Teeny. I'm doing good, love. Thank you so much for you guys for coming in and getting to business. Sharing the live, tapping the screen. I so appreciate y'all. Yeah, she's... Yay! Messy T made it. Yeah, she's off her rocker a bit. Hi, Alicia. I missed you guys. Where have you been, Sarah? I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. I missed you. I keep going to the bathroom. Man, I tell you, it has been a day, and then I come home and I can't find my little clippy light that I like, and I'm like, what is going on? I will say, hold on, wait, that one says, hold on, calm down, Tiger. Thank you, love. What is she saying? I don't know. I haven't looked at Perez. I haven't had a chance to I haven't had a chance to really like look too much. I kind of tried to look at what you guys were saying, making sure that I'm checking all the appropriate things that I need to check to make sure I give you guys updated information. Thank you, Christy. To make sure I give you guys updated information. Now, you guys, the information you guys get from me is not always going to be the fastest. I am never one that is going to see something and rush and put out an email or out a video. I was just sickened. I was in a thing at work, so I couldn't post a video. Like, it wasn't in. Anyways, I was able to listen. So I was listening, and when they got pulled up on at was it Universal, and all the videos started going, oh my gosh, she got arrested. I knew that wasn't what it was. And it's so frustrating to me that people will just put out false information without knowing anything. And so you're not going to get that from me. Work was great. I had a really, really good day today. I am very blessed to get to do what I do. Oh, I'm absolutely horrified by your actions. Absolutely. But I knew that that wasn't what it was. And so I typically am not going to come on and give an update unless I have information in my hand or say, hey, maybe that stuff isn't true, whatever. I'm going to come on when I actually have the documentation to be able to show it to you guys and prove to you guys what's going on, and or just answer questions. But I'm not going to just put out information. Yeah, I was, Henny Penny. I love the name, girl. Yeah, I was really shocked that so many people thought that. I guess it goes to show that people don't always understand how the system works, which makes sense, because if you either don't work in the system or you've never been a part of it for a long period of time, you wouldn't know. Yeah, that's not how that would ever go down. So, thank you, Tish. That means a lot. I really do appreciate that. She's... Thanks, Mugs. She's telling him she had a family emergency. She makes up any and every excuse that sounds good to her. I don't think she grasps or comprehends that she videotapes absolutely everything and posts everything on. We knew before she even picked Winter up that she was coming back to LA. She doesn't even have family in LA. And she has dealt with no emergency. So she's just coming up with a thing. See, the problem that she's getting upset about is Jordan is finding out that she's lying, and she's getting pissed. And he keeps calling her on it, and she keeps getting mad that she doesn't have the information. So we're going to go over that. I'm going to read the court orders that I got today. I think they've been put out as well too, which is good. So you guys have probably already seen them, but I will go over, and then if you guys have any questions, I can that Mountain Girl. That's what gets me about these people. I could never be friends with not one of them. They are so wishy-washy. When last night when all this was going down, he's like, I swear to God, she better tell me. And Vale was like, nobody can tell her anything. She just does whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then they thought, or whatever happened, where they thought everything was okay. And they're like, we tried to tell you guys, and we stand by Bri, and Bri's doing, she just wants to be a mom. Everyone just let her alone. She just wants to be a mom. And then the cops come, and then they're like, that's it, it's over, she's not going to be part of the team, she's not taking our company away. But then they release her and they're like, free Bri, we knew it, blah, blah. I'm like, figure it out. Like, you either ride or get off. One of the two. Like, I could not be friends with somebody that the second someone said something, they're like, fuck you, I'm just ditching you to the side. And then when they found out that that wasn't true, okay, come here, bestie, you know, and then right back now. Stella is feeding Winter right now. Hopefully not what she was sniffing off the table. Speaking of, where's Stella's kid? Probably with her amazing father. Is it true about the cougar? Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, again, I don't live and or work in California, but that has been a huge thing in California for many, many, many years, of child actors and actresses making all this money, and then, thank you, Mary, and then they become of age and they're poor. They have absolutely nothing. And so, yeah, I think that's the newest law that has passed. And what's the kid's name? There's an actor that's named after, because he sued, and let's look it up and see, because I'm all about facts. Jackie Coogan. So the Coogan law is named after famous child actor Jackie Coogan. Coogan was discovered in 1919 by Charlie Chaplin, and soon after cast in the comedian's famous film The Kid. Yada yada yada, goes on and on and on. Anyways, so it is a real thing. He is entitled to a percentage of any and all money, both ways. So loud. What is happening? Right. The whole thing with Stella leaving her kid alone in the bathtub blew my mind, right? But I don't know why this blew my mind even more. She feeds her baby yogurt and soup out of her bottle. Broth? I guess like chicken broth or whatever. I mean, I never thought about it. Maybe I'm the dumb one. I don't know. I never thought about giving my kid chicken broth. I guess when they were sick, maybe that would have been a good idea. But yogurt? How are you? First of all, her baby's almost 2. Anyways, my 2-year-old is chomping down full, chicken legs, greens. She's eating. She's eating, right? She's not just sucking down on some Go-Gurt. And if she is, it's a little snack, and she eats out the thing. She's putting yogurt in her bottle. You were just on camera with Winter sitting right there. Maybe Owen needs to take some notes from 2K. I'm just saying. Absolutely, Joe. Just another, yeah. Yeah, my 10-month-old. Yeah. Right. Bri was shocked to find out that the baby could eat spaghetti and macaroni and cheese, and was frustrated because the baby was frustrated because she was trying to give him like the puffs. That kid wanted some food. He's almost 1. That kid wants some food. Oh, I hope she's not. I hope Stella is not pregnant. Especially, I did not notice that. Did you guys see that video that Alma put up? I didn't see that live. I didn't see that part of it, of Stella smelling the flowers. Hi, Queen of Cheese May. Any suggestions on what, blessed mama? Oh, you know me, I always got some suggestions now. Yeah, I'll let y'all decide what she was. Let y'all decide what she was sniffing. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oops, hold on, not that one. What am I doing? Oh, no, it's on almost. Okay, so I'm gonna, let me get it to this part here.
This happened yesterday. Somebody's doing lines around the baby. Like, he's around there, he could grab it. It's so frustrating to see all.
It won't let me just zoom in. Oops, hold on. Oh, for...
So this is an update with the whole Bri baby. Did send a message to the videographer telling him to stop recording Winter. See this clip today of, this happened yesterday. Somebody's doing lines around the baby. Like, from the beginning, because I did see this clip today of, this happened yesterday. Somebody's doing lines around the baby. Like, he's around there, he could grab it. Okay, it's so frustrating to see all this. 2K did send a message to...
I keep missing the one part I want to...
You could grab it.
Okay, let me see if I can... What is that? Is that what I think it is? Mind you, there's Winter. Right there. Look at her. Oh, she was eating rings with... Is that what it is? Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Leah, for clearing that up. Because that's what I want to know. Before I put anything out, I want to know. Okay, thank you guys. Because again, that's why I don't like to take little clips and know. You know what I'm saying? So, because this is from a clip that Alma had posted with that statement. And that's why I want to know. That's why I always come on and I ask you guys to make sure. Do I think he has an answer there? I don't know. So thank you guys for clearing that up. I will make sure that I will post that on, I will let Alma know that that's what that is. Because we never want to put out any falsified information. I absolutely do not want any falsified information. At least not coming from me. Princess. Thank you, love. Okay, so let's talk about that. Are you talking about at Universal Studios, correct? As I'm assuming. Okay. Now, I do not have verification on who called what Lexi, thank you, love. I'm actually going to do a video. My makeup today stayed all day. I just got this new thing off of TikTok for mature skin. A little pricey, but well worth it because it'll last me forever. It felt like I was putting on satin skin over my skin. My makeup just sat on top. I didn't sink into my fine lines. Oh man. I'm like, I like this. I'll do a video on it to let you ladies know because it was chef's kiss. Okay, anyways, so back to me focus. I can't do TikTok shop at the same time. I keep getting in trouble. So, this is my opinion. I do not have facts on this. I think what happened is, I have a feeling fans called or viewers, whatever we call people, right? I have a feeling they called, said she was kidnapping him. She's not supposed to have him, whatever words she may have used, and that she was going to Universal, which is why they pulled up. At said time, those officers that were there did not have the signed custody order. We will go over that next. They did not have the signed order, nor was it even time for that to be done. That is why all they did is, I'm assuming this is probably what they would have done, is ran her to make sure she didn't have any warrants. Remember yesterday some of you guys were saying, I don't know if it was you guys, but from somewhere, people were saying that she may have had a warrant out of Florida. So they would have checked her for warrants. Now that doesn't mean that she doesn't have a warrant out of Florida. It just means it's not extraditable, meaning they won't take her from California to Florida for it. I don't know if she does or not. And there was no verification that she'd kidnapped the baby. The baby wasn't harmed, whatever. That doesn't mean that she's supposed to have the baby. So 2K will get the baby tomorrow. Which is why I was saying the thing. There's usually a... Don't start with me. Okay. Sometimes I have to let my computer know who's boss. There's usually a setup time and pickup time in order. It's not usually a whole chaotic thing. So not surprised. I will have to go back and watch that. Okay. Let me pull up. Let's pull up the court order. This is the court order from today. They had court this morning. Oh, geez, blow that up. I just want you guys to know I'm reading off of the court docs, okay? So John is the petitioner, Brianna is the respondent. This is a request for waiver of notice. Because remember before they were saying that because she didn't attend court, she wasn't served the paperwork, so they were thinking maybe the notice from her last one was, from her last hearing on Monday was null and void, okay? So they put in a request for waiver of notice due to exceptional circumstances. The exceptional circumstances are an immediate risk that the child or children in this case will be removed from the state of California. Other exceptional circumstances that says specify, so this is written in. Respondent is in violation of the court's 3/17/2025 ex parte order requiring her to exercise her visitation time in Texas. She picked up the minor child in Texas and fled the state. She and the minor child are not allowed at the address in Texas. Oh, it skips a line. Sorry. Are not allowed at the address in Texas she provided to the petitioner. I'm assuming that's the cousin's house. Respondent's live social media post indicates she is now in Los Angeles with the minor child at a location called the MILF House, a content creator house for moms on OnlyFans. She is stating she cannot be charged for kidnapping her own child. And then it says documents were not served on the opposing party due to explanational circumstances, and then it goes to the above as to why these ones were not served. Okay, now this next one, this is the second one. I just want you guys to know I'm just not making up words over here. But I don't want to show it too much because it has addresses and everything. Okay, let me see here. This is a declaration regarding notice and service of request for temporary emergency ex parte orders. I specify the attorney for the petitioner did not. I just like to show you guys again so you guys know I'm not reading crazy. It goes by boxes. See, they check boxes, so I have to jump and read the boxes. Okay. I want you guys to think I'm reading like I did not. Okay. I, the attorney for the petitioner, did not give notice that there will be an emergency court hearing. That was for today's court hearing. That papers will be submitted to the court on the request for temporary emergency orders. The date was today, 8:30 a.m., Department 2C. And that is all on that one. Okay, we'll go to number 3. Okay. This is an order for temporary, yes, of course. It'll be a while before I get back to you, but yes, absolutely. Okay, temporary emergency ex parte orders. Child custody, visitation, parenting time, other, please specify. 2, Brianna Lynn Olson, respondent. Child custody, it says the child's name. And the order is for the parent for visitation / parenting time. The temporary order for physical custody, care, and control of the minor children in 3, which is winter, are subject to the other parties or parties' rights of visitation as follows. Respondent to immediately release Winter into petitioner John's custody. Respondent's visit with Winter to be professionally supervised in Dallas County, Texas only, moving forward. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, hold on. Let me go to the first one. Here we go. Nope. Oh, no, I don't want to download it. I just want to open it. Calm down, Tiger. Oh, hold on. These ones are repeat. So, some of these ones are a duplicate of before. One is, let me look at this one. Okay, moving forward, and then down here. Okay, continued. Child custody, travel restrictions. The party or parties with temporary physical custody, care, and or control of the minor child must not remove the minor children from the state of California unless the court allows it after notice hearing. That's for right now. Moving forward, she no longer now, well, she has them during this time, she now cannot take the child out of California. She can't try to move to Texas or anywhere else. Right now, she has to stay in California. And then it says D, child abduction prevention orders are attached. 1, jurisdiction. This court has jurisdiction to make child custody orders in this case under the Uniform Child Custody Jurisdiction and Enforcement Act. 2, notice and opportunity to be heard. The responding party was given notice and an opportunity to be heard as provided by the laws of the state of California. 3, country of habitual residence is the United States. Okay, now let me go to the next one. And blow it up so I can see it. Okay. And then this one here is just a visiting time sheet. It says a visitation for parenting time for the respondent. Visitation for the respondent will be as follows, and it's blank. And then it says other. Visitation parenting time days are restricted as follows. Pending further hearing, the October 31st, 2024 stipulation order is is modified such that all visitation with respondent and the minor child is to occur in the state of Texas. Let me go to the next one. Oh, I hope these are in order. Let me see. Well, we're going to skip over the last line of that because I can't see it. So we're going to go into this one. Supervised visitation order. Evidence has been presented in support of a request that the contact of respondent with the children be supervised based upon allegations abduction of child. And then it lists the child's information. I'm not going to read. Type supervised visitation. Supervised visitation provider will be with a professional individual provider or supervised visitation center. Remember yesterday, if you guys were in my live yesterday, remember I said she's now going to go into a supervised visitation state. Professional, meaning it's not going to be a friend, a family member, her parents, his parents, whatever. It's now going to be a professional person that she's going to have to pay for. I'm assuming, I haven't got that part yet, but I'm assuming that she's going to have to pay for it. Okay. Authorized provider will be determined by the petitioner, which is John. Duration and frequency of visits. All visits between respondent and the minor child shall be professionally supervised. Dates and times coordinated by mutually agreed parties. Agreement of the parties and the availability of the supervision of the minor. Payment responsibility is 100% on the respondent, which is Bri, as I had expected. Child abduction prevention order. It says other FL 305, so we'll get to that. The court finds there is a risk that Bri will take the child without permission to the party. We'll take permission. Let me try this again. The court finds there is a risk that, skip over, Bri will take the child without permission because that party, and then it says check all that apply, has violated or threatened to violate a custody or visitation parenting time order in the past. Skips down one to the next box that's marked. Has done things that make it easy for him or her to take the children away without any permission, such as, and then it says click all that apply, and it's the other boxes clicked where they have to then type it in. Kidnap the child by removing him from the state of Texas where her visitation time is required to be exercised. I go up. D, a history of, and then it's marked, and then it gives you a box. Domestic violence and not cooperating with the other parent. Hold on, let me see if I shrink it, if I can see that last line. Maybe the next one will, let me go to this one here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me blow it up a little bit. Okay, this is where it says a history of domestic violence, not cooperating with the other parent or party in parenting. F, has family or emotional ties in another county, state, or foreign country. The court orders to prevent the party in item 1 from taking children without permission. Supervised visitation. The terms are as follows, and it says to thank you guys so much. To see the attached form. Number 4, the party in item 1 must not move from the following location with the children without permission in writing from other parent. And then again, that just states that they are to stay in Dallas County, Texas. Number 5, the party in item 1 must not travel with the children out of, and again it states Dallas County, Texas. Now, I'm not from Texas. Dallas County, Texas, does that include more areas than just Dallas, I'm assuming? Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. Okay. Got you. And then number 7, the party in item 1 must not, thank you, love, must not apply for a passport or any other vital documents such as a visa or birth certificate that can be used to travel. Interesting. Nothing on number 8, number 9, or number 10. Let's go to the last page. Pages. Let me shrink this a little bit. The top of this is cut off, but okay, so number, oh no, well, this is what I just read. Oh, I see, this gives me the bottom. Enforcing the order. The court authorizes any law enforcement officer to enforce this order. In this county, contact child abduction unit of the office of the district attorney at phone number listed below. Okay. Okay, and then that's the last one that that I have there before I shut this. So that was a lot to go over. So, to sum it up, is he has got update, is cops at Universal yet have order? Correct. They do not have the order. That was I have a feeling just somebody calling, concerned. Anyways, so John now has 100% custody of Winter. She will only have 100% supervised visitation in a visitation center in Dallas, Texas. She will pay, thank you, Bella. She will pay 100% of that. That includes her travel. So she will also have to pay for her travel out there to go see him as well, and then pay for the visitation. I don't know how much it costs wherever it is that they will go. I don't know what that is. I know here it's usually between like $50 to $100 an hour. I don't know if she'll be arrested. I'm not sure if charges have been pressed at this time. I don't think that's John's. I don't think that's his main priority. I don't see him wanting her to be arrested or to catch that charge at this time. He wants his son back, and he wants him in a safe environment, I'm assuming. I have not spoke to him, so he has not said these words to me. This is just my assumption from watching his video. She said she hasn't gotten court papers, so 2K isn't getting winter tomorrow. Well, then that goes back to the question earlier. Yep, she would get arrested. There is court papers for a pickup order, and if she does not release winter upon that pickup order, she 100% would be arrested. Yes. Yeah. Yes, and they did add that in there, that any officer can enforce it. So let's say, for instance, let's say that the universal thing happened tomorrow, past 12. That's the pickup time, right? It's 12 o'clock tomorrow. So let's say that it was 1 p.m. and they were at Universal and all those police rolled up. Even if they did not have a copy of the order, it'll be in the system. They'll be able to run it. They then have the right and authority to arrest her and to remove Winter from her care. I do not want it to go down like that. I don't. It is traumatizing. I grasp that he's 11 months old. He will not have a memory later on in life. But did you guys hear? Were you guys listening? That 20-some minutes that baby was in that car crying? My heart was just being shattered. And that was with somebody he knows. You know, his mom was right next to him. Imagine police officers come with all the sounds and the lights and the sirens, and it's going to be a quick action, you know, and someone's going to take him out of her hands and rush him to a car for safety and put her, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Trust me, we don't want that. I truly hope, and I truly hope that she goes with what she says. I just wanted a day with my son. I don't know why she just wanted a day when she could have had 7 days. And then had 7 days every single month thereafter. Her words, not mine. She said, I just wanted a day with my son. I just wanted to sleep with him. I just wanted to hold him. I just want to kiss him. Why tomorrow? Typically, because it takes time, honestly, it just takes time to get all the pieces in the court system put together to make sure it's done logistically, so that there's not if she hires an attorney or whatever she does, that they can't come back and try to counteract it. And he's not in imminent danger, right? He's eating, he's sleeping, he has a place to sleep, you know, so at this time he's, what the courts would say, he's not in imminent danger. If not, they would do whatever to do a pickup order right then. Somebody sent over, I don't know who it was. Well, no, I agree with you guys. I agree that he's in danger and he's not in a safe place. I agree. What I'm saying is the courts are not going to risk them rushing to do a pickup order and the paperwork not be processed. It only takes one person in that office to not push a certain button or not put in one paperwork or check a box, and the whole thing is over, and he goes back and they start all over. So we don't want that. So that is why they keep giving him the I know. I feel like she's like I feel like in her mind she still feels like that he's still like 4 months old or 2 months old, like when she had him. The kid needs food. The kid needs to eat. You know, he needs to be away from all of the noise and all of the people. That is absolutely overwhelming for any child. Unless she issues a warrant, she won't be arrested. Right, and she should. I kind of feel like... Thank you, Mama Bear. I don't know why I feel this way, and don't beat me up for feeling this way. I kind of feel like some of the people that are there, if they show up, I feel like they're going to kind of encourage her or push her to just turn them over, because they don't want them coming in and finding out everything else that's going on in there, if you know what I'm saying. If she doesn't go, then they will have to remove with force. It won't be an option. Krissa, I wish I knew. That blows my mind too. I don't. Thank you, Moon Babe. I don't understand. I thought it was just because I was old that I just don't understand. He's currently crying. It breaks my heart. Last night hearing him cry for his dada. Oh my God. I don't even know the kid. And my heart was legitimately being ripped out of my chest. Like, I don't understand. How on earth? I don't understand, guys. I wish I did. I wish I did. I do not understand. Let me check these really fast. So there's some other court emailing me at this hour. Hold on a second, please. Okay. So there's some more court docs really fast. Thank you, love. OKG, are you kidding me? You know what? I don't know why I don't know why those things surprise me, because I was just going to show you guys the video of him throwing an absolute fit. Did you guys see E.T. throwing an absolute fit because he wanted to sit in the front seat? Winter's back there wailing. Winter's pissed. He wants his dad, he wants his grandma, he wants out this seat, he wants away from these strangers, and they're yelling, screaming, and cursing because E.T. wants the front seat and Valet wants the front seat. Oh, well, have no fear, love. I will play it for you. Tish, that's why you're here. No, Jenna, she does not. Winter has legitimately cried. I've never heard Winter cry this much. I don't know Winter. I'm not around Winter. But when he is on stream with mom and grandma and whatnot, that baby is happy and he's smiling. Not to say he never cries, because babies cry. It is very rare for a child just to cry for that length of time and a parent not be able to soothe them. Okay, let me go to where E.T. was throwing a fit. Favorites.
I'm on live.
Jordan, every fucking shit I say, she has to contradict me, bro. I'm not doing this.
About what?
I'm not doing this.
Let me give it to you. Name examples. She doesn't like being in the car seat. Doesn't want to be in the car seat. We gotta go soon.
Right now by Cinnabon.
Like, the baby's crying
Yeah,
because
right where, like,
Eastside
we're
doesn't want to
getting
sit in the back seat. He wants to be in a moving car, and he's over here harassing me because he's not in the front seat.
Well, tell Itai to get an Uber because we gotta go.
Okay, Eastside, get an Uber.
Get in the front of the Uber.
Alright, you want to sit on my lap?
No.
I'm trying to make peace, Jordan. I'm trying to make peace. You want to just sit on my lap?
So he's squeezing with
You want me to
those
sit
girls?
on your lap
I would love for you to sit.
with the baby in the car.
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
There's a baby.
Alright, let's go.
Guess what he's doing right now? Squeezing in the other car.
Because he's mad at Vale. He doesn't want to be in the same car as her.
Perfect.
No, I can't do that to Ty, bro.
He's fine. Why is he?
They're
need to
so
sit
worried
in the
about him,
front?
not Winter.
I'm telling you, that's like my little brother. I finally...
$5. A Ty doesn't give a fuck enough about this baby to get in the damn car.
I know.
God.
Bruh, guys, he just doesn't want to be with Vale. That's the problem. He wants to sit in the front where she's sitting. Because
Making it a big deal.
Yeah, let's talk about that really fast before we go on. The bath. Yes, we love the TikTok shop. The TikTok shop is amazing. Oh, Now, I'm not going to pin it, but this is the brown that you guys were asking about yesterday. Here, I'll put some on. This is, I told you I couldn't find it. It was on my desk. Absolutely love. Stunning, beautiful. Nothing in this order at this time that I see. Now, I am going to read a little bit more of some orders that are a little bit different than these. So I just have to check the date. I haven't had time to actually like look at them. Like these ones I had a chance to actually read through before I made the video to make sure that it was legit, that she was who's getting it. This one, did you see the video? Please stop. Are you serious? Again? Valet vaping in the car again with him, like, oh, that is absolutely crazy. Again, I don't know why I get shocked. I really don't. Did you get the baby back? He'll get the baby back tomorrow. He will get the baby back tomorrow. Who else about broke down in tears when Mama 2K showed up? That's why she's my BFF in my head. I would have been right there too. I would have been right there. Right there. And people are like, oh, he can't do anything himself. It's not about doing anything by yourself. He handled all that shit on his own. It's about having the support of your family. It's about having your mom there to have your back. I was worried about the both of them going through that. Listen, if we're stressed and we don't even know the baby, we're stressed. Imagine the two of them stressed and don't even have each other to lean on. And didn't she look like a baddie? Oh my gosh. Okay, Mama 2K, I see you. Absolutely look beautiful. And the smile on John's face, that's exactly what he needed. Tomorrow when he has Winter, that's going to be bad. I'm just the stress that I know Winter is going through every time I hear him cry. Breaks my heart. Noon. Tomorrow. Texas Lover, the only reason I can think of, Missy, can you tag me in that video? Or if somebody has a video of that, or even her vaping the car, can you guys tag me in that? But yeah, so Texas Lover, the only reason I can think of is they want to make sure that order is sealed tight. Okay, thank you. I'll look it up. Absolutely everything is done correctly. Thank you, Bella. It takes time to get all of the orders and the paperwork in. They want to make sure that the next time that the police are called, if they have to be called, it's in there. Because they placed an order not only for a pickup order, but the judge specifically said any jurisdiction is allowed to pick up. So it doesn't matter where she is. She doesn't just have to be in LA or LA County. Any jurisdiction can pick up. In case she tries to go to another area. Say she decides to go to, I don't know, San Diego. They're able to pick up. Oh. Thank you, love. I believe she was probably electronically served. I know that the order, though, was granted that they did not have to serve her for emergent services, but she does get the email service. There's the name. I don't know why, but this email cracks me up because people are telling Jordan, thank you so much for all the gifts and the flowers. You guys never have to gift me. I just love you guys being in here with me and just tapping and doing it. 400 and hold on now. Hold the heck on. 442 family members and 352,000 likes. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much. Good news is once he's back with 2 kids, over for now. Yes. Thank you guys. And I know in 2.1K people in here, you guys are so absolutely amazing. Yeah, then Owen needs to take notes and be next. I will not forget to message Alma, though, about the correction in that video, because I think that that's important that she updates that, because I don't want that spread. Yes, you guys, I will do a full update. So April is their final court date. Now, because this order has just been put in, I am very, very confident that, thank you so much, this will be the final order for now. In 2 years, she'll be able to request a modification. But you guys remember, yesterday she kept saying she had a therapy appointment today. Did anyone see her go to a therapy appointment? Howdy, cowboy. Hold on, I'm just going to turn off my invites. Okay. I got the vaping videos. Oh, nice. What's happening?
Let's say we go spend 3K on tickets right now. They're just gonna take the money and then kick us out right away.
Is that Travis?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Just because they want.
Oh my god.
The manager just told me, just so you know, they can just make you pay for tickets and say you walk out. If you're fucking running for security, they're just gonna pull you out and there goes your money. $3 grand on tickets.
What are you so happy about?
I'm just laughing.
So I'm a girl's girl.
So y'all just ruined.
So they
You
hate
guys
babies. Universal
You guys
hates
care about
babies.
winter so much, right?
Then you wouldn't have called.
He was gonna meet Mickey Mouse, the Minions. Y'all are fucking weird.
Mickey Mouse isn't here, baby. This isn't Disney.
They said no.
Minions.
They said no to us being here.
And, I mean, she met Michael Jackson.
We were gonna eat food.
Anonymous tipped $5.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know if it happened, but how many people was that around him just there? That looked like about 10 people to me. She's going to post it. She recorded her therapy. Oh, okay. I truly hope that she, 21 people. Mind you guys, the order from October 31st, she was in court. She had an attorney. She knew. Winter is not supposed to be around anybody else unless it's approved. This is the biggest to that judge possible. I don't care what you tell me, Your Honor. I am Bri motherfucking Lynn Olsen. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I don't care what you say because you can't control me because I pushed this baby out. You didn't. So I'm just going to do what I want. She's I hope she has a great last evening. I believe a couple of them are... That's my man. Comes to visit me periodically. Come and give me some lovin's. I thought a couple of them were felons, so I'm not exactly sure which ones. Shoot, I didn't even know who... That's right, that's the hubs. I didn't even know who half of them are. Either way, not one of them is supposed to be drinking or under any substance for 12 hours. No booze. No felons. And just not around anybody in general, especially any partners. And there they are. Did we miss the part where he was sucking on the vape? I have 2 videos here. You guys, 400K likes. You guys are amazing. This is overstimulating to me. Imagine being 11 months old and you're with your mom. Granted, you're with your... That was the coolest. I will tell Hope. His woman came and said hello. This is overstimulating to me. Imagine being 11 months. Granted, you're with your mother. I get it. But you haven't seen her for 2 months. And now you're with all of these people. And then you go to such a busy place with all of the noise and the light. Just, it's too much. Whenever parents take, really young kids like that to Disneyland or whatever, that's more of an experience for the parents, in a sense. That's overstimulating for the kids a lot of times. Yeah, he looked absolutely terrified. Yes, and then do you guys know that they kept that TTS going the whole time the cops were there? It's as they're walking through Universal, as if they're the only people on the planet. I did crack up when one guy said, so-and-so donated $5. It said, hey, cops, they have rugs on them. The way the cops looked over, they're like, whoa, no. I was like, okay, that was a $5 well spent. Yeah, and then they didn't make it in. Yeah, that was funny. She just said her therapy session is being posted on her app. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, is she? Okay. It was funny but horrible when the chat was donate. Yeah, but again, that's why they do it, right? They're posting it to, I don't know. The whole thing is just crazy to me. Okay, let's go back over. I have so many videos, but let's go over these last court docs. Thank you, love. Wait, what is she saying? Oh, and DM. Okay, thank you. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I want to see what the date of this is. I want to make sure this is easy. John. Oh, this. Okay. So first of all, this is posted on Enzo's Carrot. Shout out to. Thanks, love. Shout out to Enzo's Carrot. He has these court docs posted. Let's see. Yes, John is very well aware of absolutely all of this stuff. He knows before any of us. Oh God, she doesn't even have me the buckle seat. Okay, so this says, I am the petitioner in the above referred action. I am represented by the law firm of, I don't need to tell you that. I'm just going to read in the written statement that he put. I'm not going to read in all the legal mumbo jumbo. On Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, after failing to show for 2 days, respondent picked Winter up in Texas and apparently immediately fled the state of Texas with Winter. I understand respondent is currently in Los Angeles with Winter in violation of the 3/17/25 order. I am seeking an order for the immediate return of Winter to my custody. Supervised visits only for the respondent in Texas, and the issuance of kidnapping prevention orders. I'm afraid for Winter's safety as respondent appears to be suffering mentally. Thank you, love. She is refusing to follow the court order and has been broadcasting on social media since she took him out of the state of Texas that she kidnapped her own son. I'm already in Los Angeles and ready to take immediate custody of Winter to bring him home to Texas. The events leading up to respondent's removal of Winter from the state of Texas is in violation of the March 17th order. Leading up to this week's visitation, respondent was making jokes on social media. She was planning to kidnap Winter. I am concerned by respondents' comments and wanted to abide by the court order. Further, Winter had not seen his mom since January, so I wanted to allow him this opportunity to spend time with her. That legitimately breaks my heart. John wants so bad for Winter to have his mother in his life. He says all the time, because he didn't have his... Thank you so much. That was your first... anytime somebody gives their first gift to me, that is the biggest compliment, and it means the world to me. Thank you, love. Because he didn't have his father in his life, and he doesn't want that for his son. He's doing everything he can. Ohio, the cowboy. He's doing everything that he can to assure she doesn't go through that. Okay, or that Winter doesn't go through that. On March 21st, 2025, respondent was scheduled to pick Winter up for her visitation week in Texas. We agreed to conduct the exchange at 9:30 a.m. at his pediatrician's office. I'm not going to read that. Respondent failed to show. My attorney emailed respondent on March 21st stating, thank you, Elena, stating, I've seen content you've shared on social media suggesting that you intend to pick Winter up and take him back to Los Angeles immediately thereafter. What is that cute? Hi, little buddy. Oh my god, that was so cute. I never seen it before. Thank you, Jill. Should you fail to exercise the entirety of your visitation time in the state of Texas, we will be filing an ex parte motion for immediate return of Winter and for you to have professionally supervised visits only moving forward. Thank you, Kayla. A true and correct copy of my attorney's email and respondent is attached here to Exhibit B. Okay, and then it says, respondent continued to exchange emails with my attorney regarding alleged reasons for her failure to arrive in... Oh, thank you, Kayla. Butterflies get me every time. Her failure to arrive in Texas on time. Respondent repeatedly pushed back her anticipated arrival time on March 21st and ultimately did not make it to Texas at all on March 21st to pick up our son to exercise her week-long visitation in Texas. Next page. Let me blow it up so I can see. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. You guys are so amazing. Respondent then stated she would arrive in Texas on Saturday the 22nd. Thank you, love. We continued to accommodate respondents' scheduling delays. Respondent failed to arrive in Texas until the evening of the 22nd. So we agreed to conduct visitation exchange at 10 a.m. on Sunday the 23rd. Now that's absolutely amazing. First of all, that there were so many dates that she missed and she just kept missing, and he still allowed visitation time. That's not normal, so that's amazing. So visitation at 10 a.m. on Sunday, March 23rd at the Garland Police Department. I was working as I tried to plan my work commitments around respondents' visitation time. So my mother and my sister Michaela conducted the 10 a.m. exchange with respondent on my behalf on Sunday the 23rd at the Garland Police Department. I'm going to pause right there. I find it absolutely hilarious that she keeps saying, nope, I'm able to love, I gotta do a puzzle. There we go. These are up on Enzo's Carrot. You guys are absolutely more than welcome to go and read them there if you don't want me to pause and explain things. But I think it's crazy that she says that because mom and sister had to drop Winter off, that she felt like that made the whole order null and void. But yet they wouldn't have had to if she would have showed up on time. She pushed it back days, but nonetheless, I shall continue. Prior to releasing Winter Respondent, I asked Respondent to provide me with the address where Winter would be staying during the visitation week. Respondent told me that Winter would be staying in Texas. Wait, what? That Winter would be staying well, that makes sense. She assured me it was her family's house. That's blocked out. On March 23rd, 2025, Respondent went live on social media and ordering the parties not to disparage each other out loud, mocking it. Someone commented, "You can't do whatever you want when there's a court order," and Respondent replies, "That's Texas law. We have jurisdiction in California." She recites the portion of the court order requiring her visits to be exercised in the state of Texas, and laughs and states, "It doesn't say I'm going to jail, though." She proceeds to read the portion of my attorney's March 21st email out loud, advising Respondent taking Winter to LA is a violation of her court order. And the response says, "But it's my son, haha." Like, so what happens? Wait, hold on. So, like, what happens if my visits are here and I want to go on vacation with my son? Like, I'm not allowed to? That just doesn't make any sense. I feel like she's just trying to scare me. It actually doesn't say. Next page. And again, I have to blow it up and go back and forth. So. It actually doesn't say I can't travel with my son. I have a screen recording of Respondent's affirmation live available. Thank you, love. Available to play for the court at the earliest opportunity. Number 16. In the same live post on Sunday the 23rd, Respondent states that the order does not say I can't take my son out of state. Someone commented, "It would be kidnapping if you took him to LA." Respondent replied, "I just don't see how that's kidnapping. I just don't. Like, that's my child." I have a screen recording of Respondent aforementioned live available to play. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, number 17. In the same live post on Sunday the 23rd, Respondent says, "I can't call him," in reference to me, so she's saying John, "a dumb bitch in person or to him on social media." She explains, "She can call me a dumb bitch on social media as long as she isn't saying it directly to me on social media." And again, he says he has the screen recording. People on social media are following our case and are aware of all existing orders because the purchase copies of the pleadings. In another live social media video posted on the evening the 23rd, Respondent stated in response to followers commenting that Winter is supposed to be in Texas. She says, yes, guys, thank you for tapping the screen. She says, "It doesn't matter where he is supposed to be. He's supposed to be with his mommy. It's Winter and mommy time, okay? So everybody just calm down. Stop getting trolled. My son is fine. It's my parenting time, and I know what I'm doing." I have a screen recording, and then again, I have a screen recording thing. Number 19. At this point, I became even more concerned that the Respondent had no intentions of following the court order and remaining in Texas with Winter. My worst fears were confirmed shortly thereafter. Oh, not the worst fears. Okay, page 6. Later on Sunday the 23rd, Respondent's friend and roommate in Los Angeles, Stella, went on live on TikTok. We could hear the respondent's voice saying to get off TikTok. 21, concerned the respondent had taken Winter to Los Angeles in violation of the court order. I asked respondent to FaceTime Winter so I could see where he was located. She did not respond to my OFW message. That's the Family Wizard app that they have to use. Attached is the message. I then asked the police to conduct a welfare check on Winter at the address provided. Got small. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay, here we are. Providing the address, yada yada. Number 23, respondent's boyfriend shared a photo of the police officers outside their residence in Los Angeles, saying, "Cops work for us here, LMAO, nice try." Attached is the visit. Number 24, eventually respondent confirmed that she was in Los Angeles with Winter. Attached is the visit. 25, respondent is seen on her friend's TikTok live carrying Winter in the midst of a group of people. Respondent is heard on the audio saying, "You want to go live? But then they're going to know you're in LA." Attached is the visit. 26, respondent's behavior has gotten more unhinged and I am afraid for Winter's safety. This is when it goes into nighttime thing. Sunday evening, 23rd, respondent went live on social media stating in a video. This was this is that creepy video that he talks about last night where it got really weird. If you guys did not watch last night's thing, this was almost a manic thing. This is what he puts in quote. This is what she said. "No, bitch. No, bitch. You're trying to fuck with me and my kid. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up, bitch. Whoever's listening to this, play this shit. Whenever you want to play it, play this shit. This shit, bitch, play it. I will burn your eppin' city down, B. We love the TikTok shop, don't we? Please, Kip, if you guys haven't done your daily heart me, do that. Keep tapping because this is this is a lot. There's only a few more sentences. Hopefully we can get through without a bio. You're not gonna keep him away from, or keep me away from my child. You will go down with your effing city, dead ass. I'm actually fucking insane. If you want to see it, I don't care." 479 family members. That is that right there is a complete psychosis breakdown. That was very scary. How many of you guys, I'm going to do a poll. For Pete's sakes. So, Red, you were watching that live last night. Blue, you were not. Red, you watched this live where she was really out of it. And Blue, you did not. Because I want to make sure when I explain it, I have people in here to justify what it is that I'm saying. So, Red, you watched it. Blue, you did not. This gives me time to refill my Diet Coke. And ooh, it's actually pretty even. Okay, good. I'm glad I asked because I did want to go over this part. So, Red, as you watched the live last night. Blue, you did not. This is the one when everyone had not everyone, but a lot of people had left the house and she had got Winter to sleep and she was in there alone. 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 510 to 375. So it's a good number of people who have not seen it. So, lights are out. Thank you so much again, a first gifter. You guys are amazing. So let me read through this first, and then I'll go back and I'll explain to you guys how that was. Oh, maybe you guys have seen videos. It was bad. It was bad. Okay. 27, I have, oh, then that's just him. Angie there having a hot tub party right now. Well, party way, I guess. I don't know. I mean, she better enjoy it. She only got not that long. Okay. 28 respondents' roommate went on TikTok live on the early morning hours of Monday the 24th. They were intoxicated and dancing on a stripper pole that is located, I didn't see that, located in the same house Winter was. Well, there goes another one of the rules that they broke. Apparently staying at, the music was blaring. There is no way Winter is able to sleep, and I worry about who is taking care of him. 29. Thank you, love. 29 respondents. Address in Los Angeles is included in the proposed order. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that was all of it. So that was his first initial request. I have no idea. Okay, so last night it was late. She was sleeping, or Winter was sleeping, and she was doing like this whisper tone, which would make sense, right, because he was sleeping. But she was like, they kept saying, you need to take the baby back. Like, why would you take him? You need to go back to Texas or whatever. She was like, don't try me, bitch. You guys think you guys could do it? Like, just the way she was talking. And then she would go from like agitated to calm as can be. She's like, I'm his mother. I'm who he's supposed to be with. He needs his mom. Everybody needs their mom. You need your mom. Don't you think you're not going to take him away from me? You'll burn it. Like, I mean, it was just so erratic. And then at one time when she was like really, really, really erratic, all of a sudden, Winter started fussing, and then she's like, oh, shh, you gotta be quiet. Shh, be quiet. It's okay. I'm right here. She's like, don't wake him up. And then she went right back to, it was just so crazy to see. And again, not even a child that I know. It was, yeah, unhinged is an understatement. I mean, it was really, really bad. She was very manic. She was very all over the place. I was wondering, is that, I had never heard her say before about her mental health treatment situations that much, but she recently came out and said that she had been admitted into a mental ward in the past. She mentioned that she was going to go to a therapy appointment today. So is she having a mental health crisis? Is she going through some type of withdrawals? Is it a combination of the both? I don't know. Yeah, I think she's probably doing like a maintenance Wi-Fi. Not all the gigabytes that she usually uses, but a maintenance dose so that she's not completely out of it. I don't think it's just for content. No, some of the stuff is for content, yes, but kidnapping your baby and risking never seeing them again, and I when I say risking never seeing them again, it's not because John's gonna make it to where she's never gonna see him again. She could barely get there just to pick him up this time. But did you guys notice how difficult it was for her to get a ticket out there? Yeah, I didn't think so, Angel. How hard it was for her to get a ticket out there. But notice how she had no problem getting a ticket to come back. I'm sticking with my theory. All of those other tickets were tickets to try to throw them off so that they didn't know where she was, or it was going to be harder to find. Him just joining back. Do you know? Oopsies. Oh, your message went away before I got a chance to read it. Sorry. Okay, thank you. I hate that they're so small. A signage judge is also the one signing. Oh, I'm not sure. I believe that they have the same, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go in and look, and I'm not doing that right now. I will later. It is okay. Oh, why do they have to wait tomorrow? My assumption on them waiting for tomorrow. So she was going to tell the judge she had a yeah, that's not going to work. My assumption, this is my opinion, this is only my thoughts, as to why they're waiting for tomorrow. They want to make sure, whenever you get an order like that, you want that to stick. You don't want anything to get messed up. It literally just takes one person not clicking one box when they're inputting the order for it all to be thrown away. And then she will have another chance at getting to see the baby, or potentially running with the baby right now. They are going to be extremely cautious and make sure absolutely every and make sure absolutely everything is done so that there's no going backwards. That's my assumption. If he was like, I'm not saying that he's not in imminent danger, because he, but, Amber, thank you. But he's not, he's not being physically hurt right now. There's all of those different things. There's not a huge rush to get him. If that changes, they will put a rush on it. But they probably wanted to make sure that it got through the court system. They're going to review the order probably in the morning to assure absolutely everything is done correctly, because the last thing they're going to want to do is give her another shot to leave. That's my opinion. I don't know, because I haven't spoke to anybody. That's just from what I have seen in the past. In LA County, you have to try and inform the opportunity of the ex parte, so she knows. You do, but they filed for a form to not do that. I can't remember what it's called. I can look it up. Because I read that when I first read when I read the court hearing, like what was granted, that they did get an order to not have to inform her. Yeah, and she doesn't check them. And she's deleting them as quick as she can because she doesn't want Jordan to know. Listen to this video of Jordan just reading into her.
Show me proof that she's lying,
Anonymous
please.
tipped $5. Are you dumb?
You're saying you're lying to me.
About what?
I just went off on you last night. Are you lying to me?
Anonymous tipped $5.
They're saying there's fucking legal documentation saying that she cannot be brought out of Garland. Just tell them straight, bro. What's the truth?
Mama Jen, she asks, is it true that Mama 2K isn't allowed to do pickups or drop-offs? Technically, yes. It is only supposed to be John and Bri. The reason why she did it this time is because Bri was supposed to pick up on Friday with John, and she didn't. And so she knew that he was then going to be out of town, and that if she wanted to push her custody back or her visitation back and still see him, that she would be getting him from Mama 2K. And she chose to do that. But now she's trying to use that as a skip. That's not going to work.
You know the fucking laws. She read fucking email from
You're telling me there's no legal document stating that you cannot take Winter
No,
out?
because I didn't
They're
go to
saying
court.
they have copies of legal documentation that you could
Yeah, but they're fucking lying. And one, also, 2K's in on it. That's why he hasn't asked about Winter. That's why his lawyer...
Okay, now let's talk about that really fast. I told you guys yesterday, if 2K is in on it, I would wake up skinny and rich today. Well, neither happened. I knew there was not a prayer's chance in hell 2K was in on it. 2K will not play about his son like that. Did you see the video I sent you, Jordan? Nope, but I will look for that next. Not a prayer's chance. Now, I knew for a fact. And then I did see a video of 2K coming on. He was like, I can't believe even some of my supporters actually thought I would be in on that. And some people were like, well, it's coincidental that you just happened to drop a music video. That 2K plans all of his work outside of the house for that 1 week. Winter is gone. That has been planned for however long. He can't help that his kid's mom doesn't follow through with whatever she's supposed to do. But there is absolutely zero. There's no, absolutely not. And I feel like he was kind of offended that some of the people that really, thank you, Dan, really support him actually were messaging him saying that he was in on it, because he's like, there's no way. Right, just like his birthday last month and she didn't show up. Yeah, that's because she wanted to stay in LA and be there for whatever reason. I mean, who knows? But he's allowed to go do that once a week. Or, sorry, once a month. She does it all month. Every day of the month. Blows my mind. But the reason why I want to talk about this, we're doing this video, is not because I'm going to say about Jordan, but look how she tries to spin it. Look how she tries to spin and come up with different stories quick as to why she came there.
Hasn't hit me up. I sent them a screenshot. He can show you on his phone. I'm using both my phones, or I would. He can really show you. They have not hit me up. Also,
2K's in on this, bro.
Anonymous took $5.
okay, if y'all want to act like he's not in on it, then okay, then he's using y'all for views. So let him. He dropped his music video today. Why else would he do that?
Chat,
Why,
for him
if
to
he's
do all this to promo a music video is crazy.
Even if she refuses to
Using your kid to promo a music video is crazy.
Okay, then that's on him.
What do they think they're doing right now? Samantha, what's your comment, love? What do they think they're doing? They're absolutely doing the exact same thing. Talking about we're going to have a 24-hour parenting stream. They're the ones using the child for videos and whatnot. That's craziness.
Alright, but what are they talking about? They keep talking about this case number. They're saying there's papers.
That's my case number to my child custody case.
They're saying you couldn't even take Winter out of court.
$5. She read the
Guys,
court
let me explain it. Let me turn the TTS down.
Explain it to them how you explained it to me. When I
Okay.
went off on you yesterday and you fucking...
Okay, let me explain it. So, in our original court order, there was a thing that 2K put in there that said nobody can do drop-offs or pickups except for me and him because of an altercation that happened prior to that. So he made that rule. He made that stipulation. And when I went to go pick up my son yesterday, he had his mom drop my son off. So that's him breaking his own rule in the court order. And he's never given me, so his mom is dropping my son off and picking him up and taking care of him while he's out of town. Yet 2K has never given me his mom's info. I have no idea who's taking care of my son.
You're telling me to read the email. What do you...
I don't have the fucking info, right?
What email
So
are they
last
talking
night,
about?
I had a family emergency. I had to fly into LA. I had to bring my son with me. Mind you, he's out of town. Babe, can you please turn it down? I'm talking for 2 seconds.
2K just said he can't do anything on Snap, guys.
Okay, guys, look. Babe, please, just for 2 seconds. No, turn it all the way down so I can finish my story just for 2 seconds. Okay, so I have no idea who's taking care of my son. I have no way to contact.
Oh, god damn.
I had a family emergency.
Did you guys hear Winter screaming in the background this whole time? And then they wouldn't even turn down the stupid TTS so she could talk. Right, it's her story. So that she could talk as she's trying to say her story. Right, there's no family emergency. She's just coming up with whatever words. Because she doesn't even have family in California. And she did nothing but jumped right on stream instantly. So, let's finish.
I
Sorry.
had to fly into LA. I had to bring my son with me. Mind you, he's out of town. Babe, can you please turn it down? I'm talking for 2 seconds.
2K just said he can't do anything on Snap, guys.
Okay, guys, look. Babe, please, just for 2 seconds. No, turn it all the way down so I can finish my story just for 2 seconds. Okay, so I have no idea who's taking care of my son. I have no way to contact her, right? So when I need to come to LA, mind you, I am Winter's guardian. His dad is out of town, right? So the person that's supposed to be taking care of my son, I have no way to contact her, so I had to bring him with me. So don't be mad at me for that. That's exactly what I'll tell the judge. That's exactly what it is. I had an emergency. I had to come back. That's all that it was. Nobody's stealing him. He's here at my house. Everything's fine. If anybody needs to come to the house and see if the house is fit to live in, nobody here is anywhere out of the ordinary of just what regular people do. That's
Okay,
fine.
Chet. You're saying read the email? What email do I need to read? They're saying read an email. What's that email?
I don't know. I checked my email this morning. There was nothing there.
She has email. What email?
I sent him a screenshot of my email this morning. There was nothing there. I sent the entire.
Chat, text to speech. Text to speech. What email is she talking about? You guys are like typing so fast I can't say. From the attorney? From the attorney? Okay, chat. She's saying no, the attorney didn't email. Can you show me your email, please?
It's on TTS.
What do you mean it's on TTS?
It's on the chat.
Nobody's saying you're telling the
Guys,
truth.
he sent the cops here to do a welfare check, meaning he knows where he's at. They reported back to him that the baby is safe and fine. So there's no way he can say that he's not okay and issue an Amber Alert because the child is not missing. He knows where he's at. He sent the cops here and they reported back to him.
Everyone's saying you're fucking lying. Why are they saying you're lying to me?
Because she's lying.
They're just getting it.
Jordan, you went off on her. That's not your right who do you think you are? Nobody. If she lies to you, so what?
So the rest of it is just them talking about it. But yeah, she literally read the court order. And that's the thing. She's not going to be able to say, oh, I didn't know. She read the court order. And then if she didn't know, why would she then have to come up with a story and say, well, I had a family emergency, so he had to come with me? And I call total and complete BS that she does not know how to get a hold of Mama 2K. First off, she could have contacted John. If she has Winter, and, yeah, we'll do a quick recap. If she has Winter and she contacts John, he's answering that phone. So, I'm going to take a 1 minute break. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm going to pause. I'm going to come right back and we're going to do a full recap. Okay? So just give me just 1 minute. I'll be right back. That was fast. Okay, exactly 1 minute. Good. Okay. Recap. One drink real fast. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are absolutely amazing. Almost 700,000 likes. You guys are... Give your little fingers a break. You guys are going to need L&I on your fingers. You guys are all going to be walking to work tomorrow with splints on your fingers. Yes, court orders are public record, you guys. Plus, regardless if they were... regardless... I want to do a recap for everybody. Regardless of them being public or not, I would not... publish them. I would not put them out if I did not have request permission to do so. Regardless of what some people say, I'm not a messy individual. I will always be respectful to parties involved, and I will make sure that it is okay. So, without going back through and rereading everything, long story short, what happened is, obviously we know Bri took Winter back to LA. John filed for emergency order of full custody, only supervised visitation to be held only in Dallas County, Texas, and by a professional service. There's agencies that provide specialized stuff. Then you have somebody there the whole time. They take notes, etc., as to how you did, how you handled the whole nine. And she's required to pay for all her travel, her stay, and to pay for her visitation. So she's required to put all of that. They also requested because of emergent circumstances, they applied and received verification to not have to serve her. So she does not have to get served physical papers. They would be emailed to her. There is a pickup order tomorrow. John will get custody back of Winter tomorrow. It is not done today. My assumption, this is only my opinion, I can't say that enough. Does not say this in any court documents. It's just going off my opinion and my experience from doing this. They likely did not issue it today because they want to make sure absolutely everything is, and I sent you a video. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not going to end very well for her. That wouldn't be very smart of her. But we'll play it after the recap. That's Samantha. So she has pickup. Okay, there it is. Okay, so he has pickup orders tomorrow. They also have were granted, for lack of better terms, anti-kidnap orders. She is not allowed to apply for a birth certificate. She's not allowed to apply for a visa, passport, anything for him. She's not allowed to travel with him at all. She can only stay with him inside of Dallas County with a professional supervisor. Again, they requested to not serve her physical papers. It was done electronically. And again, okay, that's what I was saying was the pickup order. Pickup order for tomorrow is to make sure it is 100% complete. Everything is done. It will be double checked. And they added in that any police agency can serve on that order. They go to court in April for the final hearing. And this will continue over into final hearing. So we pretty much know the outcome now. He will get 100% sole legal physical custody of him. She will only get supervised visits, maybe. It may start kind of like what I was saying yesterday. That's it. Yes, he gets Winter back tomorrow. I said she's getting that. Yeah, right now she's reaching for anything and everything that she can. It's too late. For now. You know what I'm saying? Will she be arrested? It depends. It depends on how she's going to act when they show up tomorrow to do their pickup, because they have a pickup order. So when they show up tomorrow to do a pickup, if she hands the baby over and, says her goodbyes, peacefully, then no, she will not get arrested. Now, if she chooses to take that a whole different way, then yes, there is a possibility she could get arrested. I'm not going to mention the time. I know other people have put it out there. I wouldn't do that. Sorry guys, I only like to give information when, okay Missy, I'll look at it. I only like to give information when I have exact proof. I've seen it myself. I haven't heard it from someone else. I've actually seen it myself, unless I hear it from 2K or Mama. And certain things I just like to keep out. I know other people put them out, and no hate, no disregard, nothing to any of them. At all. It's just not something I'm going to do. Yeah, you guys, I don't expect anything different from them. They really don't give a crap. I so want to be surprised by these messages. I'm really not. She was detained earlier. And again, you guys just be real cautious at when you guys see things, to automatically just take what is said. Some people do like to come on here. I'm not saying all, but there are some people that will do it for a quick view and a quick buck or whatever. I knew when they showed up that was not going to be to pick Winter up. It happened too fast. I know that process takes a longer time than that. I have a feeling that was people watching the stream and in a complete panic, knowing where she was going to go. And someone had actually said in the stream, they said, we know what car, your license plate number, blah, blah, blah. So somebody probably called it in as a kidnapping, which is why the response that they had, they were able to put it through the system. The court paperwork had not yet been processed, and so she was able to go. So that's why. Okay, let's see here. Who just said they sent me one? Samantha. Oh, hold on, my turns back up.
Guys, I'm not going to be at police station. I'll tell John he can pick my son up at my house.
Ain't no way he's trying to cut your padding time short. It's 7 days. Like, why is he tripping?
He's a weirdo. He wants Winter's...
Why is he tripping? Why is she... What? Anyways.
Guys, I'm not going to be at police station tomorrow. I'll tell John he can pick my son up at my house.
Ain't no way he's trying to cut your padding time short. It's 7 days. Like, why is he tripping?
He's a weirdo. He wants Winter to not have a mom. Guys, I'm not going to be at police station tomorrow. I'll tell...
Brian Olsen chat says, Winter, don't worry, you'll be back.
Drink water out the bottle.
Come here, baby.
Anonymous tipped $5. Winter baby, don't worry, you'll be back with daddy tomorrow at 12 p.m. noon. Hang tight.
Drink water out the bottle.
Okay, well, I didn't say the time, but there you go. Yeah. Look at the one I tagged you in. Okay, and also I have Beth too. Tagged. Wait, who just said that? Typically they meet at the police station. I'm not sure if the, exactly. Oh, there it is. Kristen. Okay, we got Kristen and then, or Beth and then Kristen. Beth, where is yours? Oh, Beth, you must have tagged me too. I don't see a video. Let me see. And Messy, Kristen.
I gave him the phone, so he should be able to order it.
Anonymous tipped $5. Hey, Bri. Just sending you love. I'm so glad
What are you
you're
doing?
your baby boy. 2K is an art. Continue to shut these dusty, weird, jealous white bitches up. Look it on the same.
See, this is the problem. You have an 11-month-old sitting with no toys, just sitting on a bed and expecting this kid to just sit there and be your cute little prop for your show. Okay, we'll get there. I got a lot on there to get through, and I don't want to be too late tomorrow because tomorrow is a huge day at work. So I have I have not seen a toy yet, like an actual like real toy. She has put him on this bed and she's tried to prop him up to sit in front of the camera so people can see him, but yet states that John dropped the music video today to get views off of her child. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't even... I'm trying to think, like, my granddaughter that's 1 month younger than him. No way she is sitting still that long. She is an active girl. Winter's an active boy. When he's at home and John or Mama 2K put him down on his mat in his little playroom that he has with all those toys, that baby is so happy and he is active and he is just grabbing and reaching everything. Everyone keeps saying he's grabbing a vape, but he's probably like, shit, something finally I can touch, something that is, maybe a color or my size or whatever. It's sick and it's disgusting. And this tells me what I've been saying all along. She does not want to be a mother to this child. I think deep down she does. I'm not saying that she doesn't love this child, because she does. She needs help. She literally needs help. And she should be thankful that John is her baby's dad, because a lot of them would have been like, no, not doing it. She made a comment that since Winter thinks meh looks like Miss Rachel, they should do. I don't know who meh is, but that's disgusting. Like, why are comments like that even coming out of their mouth? Jay, I love you. Dear you, I swear your timing is impeccable. It always coming in just as I finish. Literally just as I finish a recap. I will do another one though, I promise. But we have some videos we're watching right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. We all say that all the time. She hates 2K more than she loves Winter. The crazy thing is I think the fact that she hates the fact that she loves him. Oh, nice. Okay, I promise I will give them. Yeah, at this point, you know, you guys, I say this all the time. When people are in toxic relationships or DV relationships, right, those type of things, speaking from women, okay, I'm going to speak on a woman's point of view. Like, if I was in a DV situation, right, we put up with a lot of crap. And we put up with it. It takes the person an average of 7 times to actually really leave and leave for good, a DV situation, okay? But when women are done, we're like done, right? Because we're more... Thank you, Christy. We're more emotional creatures. We're men are more physical, right? And so when we're done, we're done. And men have a harder time accepting that fact of done, don't want nothing to do with you, I'm absolutely done. So they can no longer hurt you by cheating on you, by calling you all the different names that they call you, telling you nobody else wants you, all of that different stuff, right? They can't hit on you anymore, so those bruises and those broken bones and busted, all that stuff doesn't hurt anymore. The only way they can hurt you now is through your kids. So that's how they want to hurt you. And I truly feel that that's what she's doing right now with 2K. She can't hurt 2K anymore with all of the other crap that she did. I'll hurt you the best way I know how. I'm going to make you stress about Winter. That's just my opinion. Has anyone seen the docs sign yet? Yes, the docs are signed. They are signed. I heard earlier, I don't know. Did I hear earlier? Let me just shut up. Maybe I didn't. For some reason, I feel like earlier I heard something about that her cake was down. He gets Winter back tomorrow afternoon. They did not take her to jail because the orders were not completed at that time and in the system. I'm assuming the judge ordered that there is a kidnap restriction, or sorry, kidnap prevention. Hold on, let me pull the orders back up, because it seems like we have a lot of new people. I won't read the whole order just because it took me a long time, but let me read at least the final order. Are you guys okay with that? Whoa, calm down, Tiger. Okay, let me see. So this is the child abduction prevention order. Please, while I'm doing this, if you guys can just keep tapping the screen. If you've not sent your, what's this thing, the heart me thing, if you guys can do that, you guys never have to send gifts. Just keep it active so that they don't try to shut me down. All right, let me get comfortable. Okay, this is the child abduction prevention order attachment. Basically says Bri Bri has taken the child without permission. She has violated or threatened to violate a custody visitation order. She has done things to make it easy. Let me just read it. Has done things to make it easy for him or her to take the children away without permission, such as the following. Kidnapped child by removing him from the state of Texas, where her visitation time is required to be exercised. There's a history of domestic violence and not co-parenting with the other parent of the party. Also, has family or emotional ties in another county, state, or foreign countries. The court orders supervised visitation, parenting time. Thank you so much, Spooks. That's like my 5th person today that gave their first gift ever on TikTok to me. That means the world to me. So the court orders to prevent the party in item 1, Bri, from taking the child without permission. Supervised visitation, parenting time, as specified on the attached. The party in item 1, which is Bri, must not move from the following locations with the children without permission in writing from the other parents. Specify Dallas County. The party in item 1 must not travel with the children out of Dallas County. The party in item 1 must not apply for a passport or any other vital documents. Hello. Thank you guys. Such as a visa, birth certificate, and other things used to travel. Okay, let me go back to this one. Oh, hold on, I gotta go to this other one first because... Thank you! I saw something out the corner of my eye over there moving. Thank you guys so much. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's very difficult to do this. Okay, supervised visitation. Supervised visitation order. Evidence has been, thank you, Samantha. Evidence has been presented in support of the requested order that respondent with the, thank you, respondent with the child supervised based allegations of abduction of child. You guys, I'm reading the court orders right now. This is the recap. I'm reading them. I will post this on my YT later as well, if someone wants to pin my YT. Okay, so evidence has been presented. So she is now going to have supervised visitation. It then lists all Winter's information, which I will not read. She will now have fully supervised visitation by a professional individual provider or supervised visitation center. To be determined by petitioner, so John will get to pick out which center that he wants it to be at. It cannot be a friend or a family member. Duration and frequency of visit. All visits between respondent and the minor child shall be professionally supervised. Hold on, let me turn this off again. Sorry, I had to turn off requests. Okay, dates and times coordinated by mutual agreement of the parties and the availability of visitation monitor. Payment responsibility. 100% is the respondent. Bri is 100% responsible for all visitation, including her airfare. Child abduction prevention. The court finds, this is the one where it is signed that says he put in the request, which is what I read first. The court now finds there is a risk that Brianna Lynn Olsen will take the child without permission because that party, A, has violated or threatened to violate a custody visitation period of time in the past. C, go down. C, has done things to make it easy for him or her to take the children away without permission, such as, and they did the last one, which is other. Thank you. Another first-time gifter. Kidnapped the child by removing him from the state of Texas, where the visitation time is required to be exercised, a history of DV and co-parenting. Okay, now I gotta go to the other one. Boy. Okay. Here we go. F. Has family or emotional ties in another county. Supervised visitation. Oh, I read this one first. Okay, and then the party. The court orders to prevent the party in item 1 from being taken the child's permission. Supervised visitation. See attached. Okay, this is where they talked about it has to be in Dallas County, Texas. Dallas County, Texas. This is a court order. Child production prevention order is attached. It is attached and signed. Boop, boop, boop. Enforcing of this order. The court authorizes any law enforcement officer to enforce this order. That is huge. In this county, contact the Child Abduction Unit of the Office of the District Attorney, phone number and address attached. This is beyond just a child dispute. The fact that the officer is allowing, typically, again, because child custody is a civil matter, right? So you can't always, the cops aren't always going to come up, and if they don't have a court order, etc., they don't have anything that says, yes, we can pick them up, or yes, we can do this, yada, yada, yada. This is enforcing for, again, I will read it again, 12, enforcing the order. This court authorizes any, so it doesn't even have to just be there in LA. She goes anywhere. Any law enforcement officer to enforce this order. If they're in that county, then to contact the Child Abduction Unit. So we're past now visitation unit. They have to go to the Child Abduction Unit. And they provide the rest of that information. This order is valid in other states and in any country that has signed the, it's HAGUE, Hague Convention of Child Abduction. So no matter where she goes, that child isn't, that order is enforceable. Well, then if an Amber Alert is issued, an Amber Alert would only ever be issued if she was gone and, you know, she took off somewhere and they didn't know where Winter is. There's no reason to issue an Amber Alert now. First of all, Amber Alerts are extremely expensive, and they know exactly where, I mean, they're staying on live constantly. They know exactly where Winter is. That's why they won't issue an Amber Alert at this time. So, it's 8 p.m. and Bri said Winter still needs to eat supper now. I mean, of course. You know, she doesn't like to get up before 1. Can the police show up and take Winter if she doesn't bring him to... Absolutely, they will. Yeah, if they do not meet up at the meeting location, then they will be able to enforce that order. John, basically, to sum it up, John is going to be able to get Winter back. The order is enforceable anywhere. any officer, any police officer in any state, county, or country that is a part of the child abduction law can and will remove Winter from her care if she does not return him tomorrow. She will not be arrested if she turns him over. I keep seeing if she has been served. They did a emergent order for her to skip service. And so service was sent to her via email, but she does not have to have it. She knows she has been contacted, but she has not been physically served. And you can request to have service skipped if there is an emergent situation. They presented it in front of the judge. The judge agreed and signed upon it that she does not need to be served. Electronic set, no service required as per judge. Exactly, yep. Why are they waiting until tomorrow? The best guess I can get, because that's the number one question I've got so far, the best answer I can give as to why I think they're waiting for tomorrow is to make sure it is concrete. They want to make sure. You just have to remember, that was one of probably 50 to 100 cases they saw that day. And so they want to make sure that there is absolutely nothing skipped. They want to make sure it is in every single system. They don't want them going to show up and the officer not have the right paper or whatever the case may be, and then she has a chance to leave, flee, whatever. So I think it's just to make sure everything is in order. That would be my guess. That's typically the way out here we do it too, is typically the next day. Unless, like, the child is in, like, you know, emergent need of medical care, or is, you know, there's something really extenuant going on. I grasp that he's not in the best case, but he's not in extenuant harm. She's actually, Misty, she may not have, well, Jordan did make her pull up her emails, but she's already made note that she knows that she needs to be there and what time, and that she's not going to be there. Yeah, 2K's in LA. He's been in this whole time. So she does dumb stuff like that, and then she'll try to say, oh, I didn't know, when she clearly just said, I know where I need to be and at what time. So it just blows me. I'm just not going to say where they need to be and what time. I don't choose to put that information out on my stream. It's out all over. You guys can find it. It's just not me for me. If they get a babysitter and Bri leaves, John can send the cops to go get Winter. I don't know about that. I don't know. That would be interesting, though, to know if she does that. Can you imagine, you guys? She knows. She 100% knows that Winter's leaving tomorrow. She also knows that her case is going to be closed out the following month. Right? So she knows that she's not going to have this time again. Anytime she has, no, I haven't. I've been on here just a while. Look, the only time she's going to have with him is going to be supervised visitation. Can you imagine the last night with your baby alone, and you choose to leave him with a babysitter or whoever and go out to dinner? Are you crazy? Yeah, you want to sip? Of course you can. Anybody can ask a question. Now, hopefully I'll see it. But you can absolutely ask a question. Can someone give me her Insta? I think it's Wild Child Bri or something. I'm not 100% sure. It's not the last night. She'll never. And she never left him alone. No one said she left him alone, but it is her last night with him. Look at what she has posted on IG. Yeah, there's a turnover order tomorrow. The baby will be back with John tomorrow. And if she doesn't, then she will be in court or be in jail. What is it? Is it Wild Child Bri or something like that?
He said, okay, I see there's a
I don't know her IG, you guys. Yes. Yeah, she would have to take. Oops, hold on, where'd it go? Oh, Bri. Wild child. Yeah, she would have to take tests at the center.
to collab with, and y'all have finally spoken, and y'all want me to see a therapist. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. I'm super excited to meet her. Let's go. All right, I'm literally so nervous. Let's do this. Hey, wait, you're Dr. Sky?
Yeah, what brings you in today?
That's disgusting. Whoa. Yeah, I just, why? Again, your baby's there. You have, you got about 16 hours with your child. He's going to sleep a good 10 to 12 of them. Anyways, why hasn't she been, because technically, it's hard to say. So, technically it's not kidnapping per se, it's more of an abduction. And so at this point they've put in John has been granted an abduction prevention plan. It has gone to the abduction child center, and he gets Winter back tomorrow. All of her visits moving forward at this point are going to be 100% supervised by a professional center that she has to pay 100% of, including airfare, any of her like her travel expenses, hotel stays, whatever, airfare, as well as her let's look that up, as well as a visitation center. You have to pay per hour to go to those places. So let's look up, okay, supervised visitation center in Dallas. Let's see how much it cost. What about if she doesn't go? If she doesn't, then she just doesn't go. There's no negative for her if she doesn't go. She just eventually will completely lose out on all custody. John will gain all rights. Okay, let's look at this one. I want one with a website. We'll look at the pricing of the website. Let's see if we can figure it out. Services. $80 an hour. So in order for her to be able to see her child, she'll have to pay $80 an hour on top of her airfare and hotel out there. Angie did recap it well. Yeah, I will post this live over on YT, because I've done like 5. I will do one last recap. It's already 8 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, I will do one final recap at the end here in just a few minutes, because I do want to get out for. I have a really crazy day tomorrow, so I will do one final recap. I will upload it and post it over on my YT. I will also do a recap video at the end that I'll post. At this point, Brittany, we don't know. Now, she won't see him again until, from my understanding, she will not see him again until they go to court in April. They go to court in April for her final visitation, or for their final order. Now, mind you guys, she still does not have an attorney. Okay? This last day of their trial for their custody, this is her time. This is her time up, right? She has to put on her case in chief, is what it's called. Right? So she goes up and she has to present all of her evidence, call all of her witnesses, do the cross-examining. Like, she has to do all of that stuff. If she doesn't have an attorney, she's not going to get an extension. And so the judge is going to make a decision based off of the answers, all of the evidence that they have. And so I can pretty much guarantee you, he is going to end up with 100% sole legal and physical custody, and they will continue to do supervised visitation. They may make it to where, because she is in California, they may make it to do continue the phone calls, the FaceTime calls, to see if she can make those. Because mind you, she's had once a week FaceTime calls with him this whole time, and she does not make them. So they may start there, and then if she makes them, they may add another one. This is what I've said this whole time, though. So they'll do one for like 2 months. If she makes every single one, they'll add on another one. She makes every single one. Then they may add on a supervised visit day. But mind you, it's $80 an hour. She has to fly out there. Of course, she has all the money in the world, though, so she should be okay with it, because her visitation is only going to be for an hour or two. It's not going to be a long visitation in the beginning. They do not start you off with long visitation most of the time. Is there anyone that can get the cops there now impairing the morals of a child? The police aren't going to be able to do anything, unfortunately, unless the child's being physically hurt. There is a pickup order at a certain time. Child support will be determined April 25th when they go to court. Yeah, they have a pickup time and location tomorrow. And so John will be able to pick the baby up and fly right back to Texas with his son. And this will pretty much be the end of it. I mean, again, I don't think after this, I don't think court's going to be, I don't think anyone's going to be shocked by court in April. To pull this off a month before you have your final court hearing is crazy. Again, I wish she would have just said, I love my son more than life itself, John, but I'm not in the right frame of mind. I don't want to lose the opportunity to be a mother. Please, take care of him. Let me have phone calls. Let me get the help that I need, and just promise me that you'll give me the chance when I get everything together. Let me get the help that I need. And then give me a chance to come back. I'm sure he would have done it. And then can you imagine the comeback story she would have? She would be the most... I don't know, I just get frustrated. I just think of all the moms out there that... Women that can't get pregnant, that can't have... You know what I'm curious about, what I haven't heard nothing about since all this is going on, is are they still going to air that single mom attorney video? Because I have not heard word one about any of that. So I'm very curious to see, is she still going to post that now that, her spring chicken little buddy friend has... broke all court orders and taken off with the baby. Because remember, the day before, 1 hour before filming, she said, just so you guys know, I want to know the real her. I want her to be vulnerable and I'm going to make her be accountable and responsible, all things that she doesn't know anything about. And said, but we're not going to talk about the child custody, or, basically she's not going to bring up John Winter, whatever. I don't know what sense that would make them, but... No way! You guys! You guys are so amazing. 1 million. What would I do without you guys? every time I have like hard days at work and I'm like trying to work and trying to focus and do that and then do this as well, I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I have like 30 minutes in between work, and when I come live, I'm like, oh, is it worth it? And then I come on and I FaceTime all my friends, and then I'm like, yes, it's worth it. That's all I do is work and shove a few bites of food in my mouth and hop on live. You guys make it worth it. You guys are truly the best. Yes, Nikki, we'll watch those real fast. I just cannot believe how amazing. You guys' poor little fingers. Am I going to get a bunch of doctor bills in the mail? I can only imagine. Yes, I will post the, I will post this on my YT. Speaking of, hello again, you guys are killing it. No wonder you guys are, what, the 98%ers? I'm up to over 2,000 followers over there in just a week. You guys are freaking amazing. Okay, where's Nikki? Oh, I don't battle. I wish everyone would understand that I don't battle. People don't grasp why I don't battle. Poor Trey. He's been on the back. My poor baby. I told him he is not welcome back in here. I'm like, them ladies loved you a little too much. You have a seat. Coming over here with your little deep voice. Hey, Mom, just wanted to talk to you. My YT is the same as here, Angie W1470. And I get to go watch him play baseball every year. Maybe one day he'll let me live stream it. You guys can all watch my baby play baseball. Okay. Okay, Angie, look at the video. Oh, this one's gonna... Oh, the butterflies. Thank you, love. For all you newbies in here, that every time I see the butterfly and you guys think I'm such a weirdo because it melts my heart, it's for my mama who passed away. Those butterflies always make me feel like my mom is just surrounding me. Okay, so this one says it's gonna warm our heart. We like that. Oh, I've seen this song. Thank you, love. Thank you, Taz. I know you guys hate it when I stop it. But how many times have we seen Winter this at peace and her smiling like this when he's being held? It just doesn't happen. Oh, hearing him cry for his dada today about took me out. Look at that. Oh. He is John's twin for real, for real. I love it. Okay, let's see. What's this one that Nikki sent? Oh, Sean with the vape in his mouth.
2K is an art. Hey, Bri. Just sending you love. I'm so glad what are you doing? Your baby boy. 2K is an art. Hey, Bri.
That is absolutely...
Yeah, guys.
Oh, and that's her doing the car with vape, or with Winter in there.
Why he hasn't checked on his son or asked for him?
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, guys.
Bro, I blew it out the window.
I can't. I can't with them. What did it say? Yeah, he's just got a... Wait, which one, Naomi? The one with the thing in his mouth, or of her blowing it? I damn nearly grew rings of it. Literally. Come here, Papa. What are you doing, my boy? Oh, the first one of him. Oh, let's see. I think you're talking about this one. This one?
Just sending you love. I'm so glad
what are you
getting
doing?
time with your
Here, Windsor.
baby boy. 2K is an art. Hey, Bri. Just sending you love. I'm so glad
what are you
getting
doing?
time with your
Here, Windsor.
baby boy. 2K is an art. Hey, Bri. Just
Chapstick? Is someone saying that it was chapstick? Wait, hold on. If it was chapstick, why would she respond that way? I can't tell in the video, you guys, because there's a heart over it.
Here, Windsor.
So I can't tell. But why would she react that way if it was chapstick? Everyone else is telling me it's a VAPE. I can't tell because, again, I only have a very small clip and there's a heart over it. So I can't tell. I will never say for certain if I haven't seen the whole thing. I just feel like if it was chapstick, I don't know why it would be an issue to, rush and take it away. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you guys watched it. Oh, she's getting off. I know it's like you don't want her to get off. Or it's like you want her to get off so she can actually spend time with the kid, but you don't want her to get off because it's like, oh my God, now I don't really know what's going on. So, yeah, nothing really surprises me anymore. Tonight will be a long night. Let's just all continue to pray and keep John and our 2K and Mama 2K and Baby Winter in our prayers and our thoughts, as well as Bri. Again, I know a lot of people say that I really come down on her and stuff, but I truly only want her to get help. I truly want her to get better. She can be better. She can do better. She deserves better. But we can't want it more for her than she wants it for herself. So she truly needs to get the help for herself, and she has to want to get it. And this just may be the push that she needs to do it, and I pray that it is. So, it is 8:30. Am I cheating on my man right now? Hold on a minute. Who was that cutie patootie? I hope my husband doesn't come up behind me now and start a fight because I thought I was in a committed relationship with the other little fuzzy brown cute one. Who was that hottie? He might have been cuter. Ladies, don't be trying to start fights in here now on me. I'm in a committed relation. Well, I was. I kind of think I like him. He was cute. I love you guys more. You guys are the best. Honey, I'm going to post a recap. My voice is going. I've been doing this now for almost 3 hours. Playa from the Himalayas, okay? Did you see how cute he was? Who was cuter? My original husband or the fine new guy that just came strolling in the building? Because he was cute. I will post this up on YT. It does have the entire thing of me reading all of the court orders. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of orders. And the flowers, and the butterflies. I feel like my mama's here. I will post that up. As soon as I get off, I will start the download. So it'll probably take about 45 minutes to an hour. It'll be up on YouTube. But as soon as I get done, good evening, love. I will do a quick recap video and I will post it here so you'll have a quick recap as well. And then tomorrow, we will be back. I will not have any time at work tomorrow. We have, I got a busy day. Let's just say that. I don't want to say too much because, some people. So I have a good busy day tomorrow at work, so I won't have a lot of time to look into stuff. So if you guys can send me stuff on break, I will try to post an update if I have it. If not, we will be live once again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great night. I love you all so very much. And again, 1.1 million. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Have a good night. Prayers. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If anything crazy happens and I can't sleep, I'll jump on. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.